question on that. So can you, you said earlier, if they come in with a question, then you know you have an analytic patient versus if they come in with a problem, right? Can you sometimes try, if you think that it might work, can you try asking them if they have a question?
You know,
Sometimes I get a sense that they're a patient is floundering a little bit.
this is such a great question, because it really gets to, this is not a black and white issue. For example, I'll tell you another case. I had a woman who I was treating as a pre-analytic patient. She'd been coming for a long time, like 3-4 years. It's not a long time by our standards, but for a pre-analytic patient, it's a long time. She'd come in, she wouldn't take the couch, she was just sitting up, she always had her coffee. And she wanted 3 bullet points at the end of each session. We had to have the bullet points. And she said, if I don't have the bullet points, I just don't feel like I'm getting anything out of the session. And so I always gave her bullet points. I would say things like, well, when you're standing in front of the closet and you suddenly get confused, study that and see whether it's that you want someone to help you or what that's about. I'd always give her something to study, or I'd say, well, it's about disappointment. You know, today we've been talking, so see if you come up with. I'd always give her the bullet point. But I would keep trying to get her on the couch and to just free associate. And so one day I tried it again. I said, well, why don't you take the couch and free associate? You'll get more regressed. She was a very smart woman, so I could use that language with her. I said, you'll get more regressed and we'll open up into something. And she said, you don't understand. I'm regressed all the time. And in that moment that she described that, I realized, oh my God, of course, she's been an analytic patient all along. Because she had a question, why do I feel so chaotic? And she was doing the best she can, and then I realized she had a psychotic mother, and she had a father, and she was just trying to stay as organized as she could. It was just a defense. But really, we had been doing analysis, and when I had that lifelong moment, it helped me to step back into more silence with her, and more, she could tolerate the frustration of the exploration. What would happen if we didn't have the bullet points? We still needed them, but she could start to talk about it. So your question is so good, because our analytic patients will have problems and they're going to need help with the problem. And similarly, pre-analytic patients will have moments where they're in an introspective space and something will open up and they'll realize that it's something inside of them that's gone, and then that might just close up completely in the next session and it's gone.